Welcome to Carl's Crafty Corner. It's lovely to see you again on this fine Sunday morning. Gary's with us in anticipation of what the Queen of Crafts has got prepared for us today. Vladka, what have we got today?
Well, today we're going to make this lovely garden butterfly. Okay. Oh, well, actually, you don't have to put it in the garden. You can put it anywhere into your flower. And I understand you are talking about a good neighbour this week, Carl.
We've already spoken about it.
So perhaps you can make this lovely butterfly to give to your neighbours to say that you appreciate them and you really care for them.
So they can make one or two of these, one for themselves, one for someone else?
Of course.
Lovely. Maybe a whole bunch.
Sounds
Perfect.
lovely. Loads of butterflies.
Okay.
So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some kitchen towel. In fact, just 2 sheets of it. Okay. And you're gonna need some colorful felt tip pens. And to assemble your butterfly, you're gonna need a garden sticks, oil skewer, and a
Clothes peg.
yeah, clothes peg. Okay. So this is what you need to get prepared, and a little later on we'll be using a brush as well. We're gonna make this lovely marbled paper. Before we start coloring the paper, we're gonna make it into the shapes we're gonna need. So fold your paper like this and into a triangle. It doesn't really matter too much, but we just want to make a smallish circle. So this is what I've done. So there you go. That's one piece. And the other piece we're just gonna make a little bigger. Okay. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the corners a little bit like that. That's all we need. There you go. So you've got 2 shapes, one smaller and one little bit bigger. And now into the marbling. So Carl, you've got my pens. You can choose the first one. Which color are we going to do?
Definitely we're going to go for blue.
And so all you need to do is make lovely different shapes. You can make circles, triangles, doesn't really matter. But be gentle with the paper, but color most of it like this. What's next?
Pink.
Excellent. So you need to finish with your tissue to be colored like this. Try to cover as many spots as possible. And then now for the magic. You're gonna get yourself a cup of water and a brush. I didn't have a brush, so I'm using a pastry brush, but that's fine as well. And just gently cover that with water. You will see the colors merging into one another like this. Be quite gentle with it, but you might need quite a bit of water. And once you've done your marbling, we're just gonna soak a little bit of the water off. Can I have that a piece of tissue? Oh, please. There you go. Just soak some of the water off, so it doesn't drip everywhere. Now this one's nice as well, isn't it? So you kind of have a 2-in-1. And then you take this one and hang it to dry. Once it's dried, you're gonna end up with marble paper like this. Now into making your butterfly. So I've taken a peg and I threaded the peg with an elastic. Like this, I've put it through, and now you might need to be quite careful with that, don't get hurt. gonna end up with the elastic going at the back of the peg like that, and we're gonna attach our stick later. So now into making a butterfly. So start with your smaller piece of paper. And we're gonna push it up and gather it gently into the peg like this. There you go. And now we're gonna take the bigger piece of paper and do exactly the same. And to make sure you squash it quite tight. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's a great result. There we go. So now we've got the wings in. We're gonna attach a little bit of blue tack or a little bit of sellotape to the bottom so the wings don't come out. There you go. Just put a little bit of a tape down there so your wings don't come out, and now you can shape your butterfly. There you go. And now we're gonna attach our stick. We're gonna use a skewer. We're gonna thread it through the elastic. Hopefully you can see this. Thread it through and through and through again. There you go. And there is your butterfly. So if you don't have any pegs or skewers, doesn't matter, just make your marble paper and perhaps you could make your neighbours a card. Now I've made a card with a heart. Just to remind Mr. Cooper that I love him very much because it's a very special day for us tomorrow. There you go, Mr. Cooper.
And this is your wedding anniversary present, my darling.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you very much for joining us on Carl's Crafty Corner. The neighbours have obviously really enjoyed it because they're making so much noise. Maybe we're going to go around there now just to give them a nice little butterfly. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week. Same time, same place, here in Cooper's Garden. Bye now.
Bye.